Ich muss das Terran halt immer mal wiederholen. Kann ich den schubsen, maybe? Viel zu groß und zu schwer. Wie, nicht genügend Ressourcen, willst du mich vergackern? Nee. War ja klar. So. Jetzt bist du dran, mein Freund. Okay, ich hole ihn halt einfach mal wieder. Ich kann mich halt auch nicht unsichtbar machen, ne? Oh. Das wird doch jetzt nicht daran scheitern. Stirb. Er ist down. Ich glaube, mit Häslin wird das alles einen Tacken einfacher. Fehlgeschlagen. Ich krieg die Krise. Wie viel hatten der noch? Nicht mehr viel. So. Wir gehen mal bis hierhin. Machen Wasser. Oh.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. I am aware. I foolishly left it vulnerable to this rabble. There's work to be done. That look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them, someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. But I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure.
Diese Magie ist nicht die übliche Fortpflanzungsart der Gedankenschinder.
No, this is different. Altered. The magic used is beyond me. It's either not of this world or so ancient as to be lost to even nature's memory. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
Ihr scheint einiges darüber zu wissen. Kommt ihr mit mir nach Mondaufgang? Veränderte Parasiten, ein Heilmittel bei den Türmern des Mondfangs. Vielleicht klingt das ihr.
I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself.
Ach du Scheiße.
There is no safety. Not while this rot festers. Once it is cut out, once the grove is secure, then I shall leave.
Okay, dann folgt mir. Eure Bärenform könnte nützlicher
Be
sicher sein.
warned. My presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. I won't be able to help but attack goblins. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders. May Sylvanus guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
Oh.
What's inside?
So. Okay. Aber ich muss sowieso erstmal eine große Rast machen, bevor ich überhaupt was machen kann. Und speichern vor allen Dingen, dass ich Häsling gefunden habe. Das ist nochmal ein ganz wichtiger Punkt.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
Toll, ich dachte, das wird wieder... die Luft ist schwer.
Your finger traces the arc of your lips. Wetness, sweat, blood, and saliva mixed into one viscous liquid.
Chukil Gate Vlakith Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
Oh Gott. Ja. Danke.
I cannot trust my own mind. So it seems I must trust yours. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
I came just in time. You are transforming. Yes, you have. I saved you before.
Er ist so gut aussehend.
And I'm here to save you again.
Der hat uns gerettet. What the fuck?
Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
Ich bin verliebt. Ich mag ihn. Natürlich ergreife ich seine Hand. Definitiv.
We haven't much time, so listen closely.
Aber, er kann mich doch nicht verlassen.
There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it. Nurture it.
What?
It will keep it from consuming you. But for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
Was? Er will, dass ich damit umgehe? Lerne das Ding zu kontrollieren wahrscheinlich?
A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that. But only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. Wake now. You'll feel better. I promise.
Okay. Okay. Ja, wir gehen mal ein bisschen Smalltalk noch halten. Man sollte auch mal das Mikrofon ein bisschen ranholen. Hm? Was?
I had a wild dream last night. This beautiful entity came to me, promised to protect me, told me the parasite in our heads could give us power. Sounds like it. What
Die
did you
auch?
make of it?
Ionischen Trick. Ich habe dem Wesen kein Wort geglaubt. Wenn unser Zustand aus irgendwelche Kräfte birgt, bin ich bereit, sie auszuprobieren.
Seems risky, if you ask me. Couldn't help getting stuck with the tadpole, but taking favors from it? Spooky. The year, 10 air. The place, a sleepy little town called Baldurs Gate. Our hero, Karlak, a knock-knee delinquent from the outer city, with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again. We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
Glaubt ihr, sie wird euch weiterhin jagen?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Verstehe ich. So, das ist Fauzi. Ich streiche ihn. Ich muss ihn kuscheln. Er ist so süß. So. Gestreichelt. Ready to rumble. Nee, ich wollte gerne nochmal zu Shadowheart gehen. Und dann nochmal zu Astarion.
The grove sported some rather interesting murals, I must say. They just reminded me of something half forgotten. It seemed to depict Lady Shah's warriors in combat. I hadn't known they were active in these parts.
Shahs Krieger, wollt ihr mir das nicht mehr erläutern?
You know me. I'm not usually one to elaborate if I can avoid it. They looked like dark justiciars, an elite force among Lady Shah's ranks. Only the very finest proved themselves worthy of the title.
Haben sie
There was a proving ground of sorts. A place where initiates sought to complete Lady Shah's trials and make a sacrifice in her name. But that place is lost now. Some even wonder if it ever truly existed. Curious to see them depicted in such a place. Perhaps there's more to it. But there's nothing to be done about it just now. We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Home. Baldurs Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
Hat sie da jemanden?
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. If we're truly desperate, we can try to convince that goblin gut in assisting us. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith Kresh will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
Aber ich mag Schattenherz ganz gerne.
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons. I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Gut, ich wollte wenigstens ein bisschen mit der gequatscht haben noch. Jetzt sind wir noch Astarion. So, meine lieben Füchse, wir sind am Ende des Videos angelangt und ich freue mich, dass ihr immer noch fleißig mit zuschaut. Aber vielleicht hat ja der eine oder andere noch kein Follow dagelassen, kein Abo oder einen Daumen nach oben. Darüber würde ich mich wirklich sehr, sehr freuen. Und es würde dem Algorithmus helfen, denn der schiebt mich da ein bisschen weiter nach oben, der YouTube-Algorithmus. Und vielleicht wird dann dadurch auch unsere Community ein bisschen größer. Also falls du es noch nicht gemacht hast, dann würde ich mich sehr darüber freuen. Und wenn du ganz viel Bock habt, dann können wir natürlich auch gerne auf Twitch interagieren. Da streame ich regelmäßig dienstags, freitags und samstags. Und dann können wir da auch live quatschen. Wenn du viel Bock hast, dann komm auch da vorbei und vielleicht
lässt du ja auch ein Follow da. Also, ich würde sagen, vielleicht sehen wir uns ja auch dann. Bis dann. Tschüss.